Hey viewers, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia, me. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. And today we are going to be looking into what are you not seeing? I wanted to do the message on something else, but my guides told me to focus on this. Focus on what we can see, what is in our life. And I think that's where blessings really start to take off, is when we focus on the current reality. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, and your healing. So I welcome you to this channel. Let us go ahead and start with this lovely reading we're going to be doing today. Hi viewers, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. What are you not seeing? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting your cards here. So we will see. I like to record the pile picking just because it's pretty magical how things come to be, and we'll see how many piles we get today. Let's go ahead and face this towards you. And I always forget to bring my microphone in closer. Hello. Okay. That way you guys can hear me very clearly. Okay, guides, please guide me in this reading with the collective and show me what is pile number 1 not seeing. Okay, I kind of saw that, but I didn't see the words, so we're gonna keep that put down. Let's see. We might just stick to 1. Might be able to do 4 piles today. We're lucky. Guys, what is pile number 1 not seeing? Clearly, what are they not seeing? Okay. Very happy particular message there. What is pile 1 not seeing, guys? Give me clarity, please. Okay. Nice. What is pile 1 not seeing clearly, guys? Okay, don't see it, so I'll hide it away. That way it's a surprise. What is pile 1 not seeing, guys? What are they not seeing clearly? Okay. And last one. What? Actually, we have one more. What is pile 1 not seeing clearly? Okay. Do that. And what is pile 1 not seeing clearly? Okay. Guys, what is pile 2 not seeing clearly? What is pile 2 collective not seeing clearly? Okay, can't see it. We'll hide it away. You got 2. Okay. Flip those around so I don't see it. It'll be a nice surprise later. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly? So I think we're just going to do 3 readings again. Just because it can be long. And these are still pretty new to me. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly, guys? Okay. Oh, all right. Wow. That's a lot. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle. I almost wanted to take the top one. Let's see. There's one that stood out, kind of. There's a lot. I'm going to take that one. I did see it. And we'll go ahead and shuffle again. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly, guides? Seems like the guides have a lot of message for you. Okay, that felt solid. Thank you for just doing 2 cards. Okay, what is pile 2 not seeing clearly? Okay. Do that. And what is pile number 2 not seeing clearly? Beautiful. These collectives are really cool. When I am shuffling for myself, sometimes the cards come out fast, but I gotta say they come out a lot faster for the collective because it's a collective message and we're all going through it together usually, so The energies are synced up much tighter. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly, guides? Okay, we're not going to look at that. Put that down. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly, guides? Okay. That felt so messy. It makes me laugh. Okay, what is pile 2 not seeing clearly, guides? What is pile 2 not seeing clearly? Okay. I almost wanted to do another one for some reason. Okay, let me do another one. What is pile 2 not seeing clearly? I don't know why. I just had a feeling I should do another one. What is pile 3 not doing clearly, guys? Or, sorry. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly? Well, I think I said doing. What is pile 3 not... Maybe it's something you guys aren't doing. We'll find out. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly, guides? Ooh, solid one. Take that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab more here. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly, guides? Okay, I'm not going to look at that. It flipped, but it's kind of in the corner of my eyes. I didn't really see it. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly? I want it to be as much of a surprise. Wow, that message was very direct. I want it to be just as much as a surprise for me as it is for you guys. That's how I like these readings to go. That's what's ideal for me. Let me just make sure this is nice and solidly focused right where it needs to be. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly, guides? Okay, we're not going to look at that. Let's flip it around. Pile 3. What are you not seeing clearly, pile 3? What's going on? Okay, that was weird. Like flipped around and around. Okay. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly, guides? Kind of saw that one. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly? Let's see if there's another one in here. For some reason, I just started shuffling again, even though I could have stuck with one, but I kept going. What is pile 3 not seeing clearly, guides? Okay. Ooh. That flew all the way over there. Okay. All right. I'm excited. Okay, let's go ahead and choose the stones, straighten out the piles. I do tend to be quite messy by nature. I think it's just part of the creativity in me. So I don't really think too much about making my cards nice and neat. All right, so let's go ahead and pick your crystals here. And I think I'm gonna have to switch the battery out in a moment. Maybe I should do it right now. For pile number 1, guys, what is the crystal associated with them? What are they not seeing clearly, guys? Pile number 1. I feel something with this one. I think I feel something with this one even stronger though. Okay, let me see. There's something around here. this one. Pile number 2 guides. What are they not seeing clearly? Feels like this. Pile number 2 guides. Okay, I have to make sure. Pile number 3 guides. Okay. Let us go ahead and do the pile picking. I'm going to set these aside so we have all the space we need. All right, so here are the piles for today. This is pile number 1 with yellow jasper, pile number 2 with citrine, and pile number 3 with black jasper. Go ahead and pick your piles. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading on what you are not seeing. What you are not seeing, what you're not seeing clearly. Starting with your yellow jasper here. Something about this, looking at the stone, it makes me feel kind of tired or sleepy. I'm just seeing someone who looks very sleepy. So perhaps maybe your sleep schedule or your drowsiness or your energy or lack of vitality may be preventing you from seeing things clearly. It definitely feels a little muddled, kind of muddle or muddy. Muddy, murky, muddy. It just feels very filled, very solid. Maybe you feel very busy. Maybe you feel claustrophobic. Maybe you feel a little stuck. Like you can't really move, or things are a little they're moving slowly, slower than you would like them to. Yeah, it just feels very slow and kind of drowsy and maybe even lazy. I mean, it's just kind of like a stagnant energy, not necessarily like you're being lazy, but it's like, I don't know, it makes me feel it's like that summer heat, like when it's really hot in the summer and it makes you really tired and you just feel like just doing nothing. Maybe you're feeling like not really doing anything. Maybe you're not feeling inspired. The energy feels very quiet, very quiet. Like I just see someone, I see a woman, um, just like sitting in a tank top and she has like this huge mane of hair. And she's just kind of, I don't know, going about her day-to-day life and she's just kind of like, oh, you just do one thing or another, and then you do the laundry, do the dishes, go to work, and it's not really like anxious energy. It's very kind of smooth, quiet. I mean, there's a grace here. There's like a grace I'm feeling. It's like, okay, I'm kind of okay with it, but I don't know. Languid. Languid? Is that the right word? Yeah, it just feels crowded. I don't know. There's something about it that feels crowded or stuffed. Like you can't really move, or you're moving slowly, or maybe you want your energy to move a little faster or quicker, feel more inspired. You're not really seeing how you can access that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some clarity on what you're not seeing. We can probably figure out that energy a little bit better in this reading. All right, so for your tea leaf oracle, we got take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. It's so funny. Whenever I pull that card, I'm like, okay, not really a fan, but okay. And then we have a total 180 here. We have shark. Sorry, not shark. King. King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in charge. In your charge, shadow attributes, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. 329. Raise or promotion. Congratulations, and an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. And we'll read about that later. House 9. We'll get a clarifier with my Rider-Waite tarot cards. I'm going to do some legendary affirmation cards, and we'll do the astro dice as well later. We have Pluto here. Transform. Forgiveness. Courage. Energy. What was I saying about the energy? Success. Okay. All right, pile number 1. Give me a moment to absorb the energy of this here. Okay, so pile number 1, what you're not seeing clearly. I think let's start kind of with the first thing I was picking up about the energy. I feel like you're not feeling like you have a lot of energy or how to access that energy. Probably because maybe you're going through a transformation that's calling to you right now. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little closer for you guys reading here. I always hit my elbow. It's great. Yes. I'm getting some blocked energy from this group. Like, it kind of just reminds me of like this black right? It's so weird because this card says energy, a light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. Um, you're having a hard time accessing this energy, the enthusiasm, the exuberance, the fire. It feels kind of like it's faded. This group to me feels a little bit older, more mature. Maybe like you've had experience in life, and maybe you're at a point in life where you're like, okay, this is okay, but I want something more. I want something different. Okay, we're going to dig into this. Let's go ahead and start with your first card. We'll move around. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So usually any kind of warning that ever comes up in tarot or in the cards whatsoever, it's just a reminder of resistance. And everything starts inwardly and it moves outwardly. So perhaps you're feeling some kind of resistance around, well, it's about like the tangibles, right? I was kind of talking about the energy. It feels like, okay, this is okay. I'm okay with it. But something is lacking. I'm wanting more. And perhaps you feel stuck, like in your situation, like you can only spend so much, access so much, because, you're stuck on sort of what you see, the tangible. I mean, anytime I see a Jasper energy, like your energy did feel very grounded, feel very grounded in day-to-day life. Feels like I feel like you're very routine, you have a day-to-day life, but it's not really inspiring for you at this moment. So we have King here. So what you're not seeing is that you possess this ability to lead. Perhaps you just see yourself as a follower, or you see yourself as the passenger. But I think the guides are definitely wanting you to drive. So in order to access this energy, you need to drive. You need to drive it. Like you need to be more in charge of it. You're kind of letting life pass you by. It feels very passive energy to me. But it's like tapping into this deep leadership and king-like energy. We don't have a queen here. We got a king. So it's about masculine energy. It's about doing. Even with this line here, it's about doing. Success. House 9. There's like this doingness. You need to move your body. You need to be. You're in your body, but you need to get it moving more towards the direction of the things that you want to do, the things that you desire, the things that's interesting you, the things that you feel passionate about. You need to engage with it. Something in me is just like, wake up, come on, let's go. Like that's what I'm wanting to say, or feel like I'm wanting to say to you. Like, come on, let's go, let's go. Like, let's go. You have to ignite it. So we have here 29, breathe. We'll go back to all of this energy. We'll run over this. Let's go to the next card, 29, breathe. So perhaps it's a number 2 or 9 means something to you, the number 29. Or the number 11. Number 11, we have 12 and 13. That's interesting. 9 and 2, add up to 11, and we have 12 and 13. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. We're counting. It's the count off. Things are counting down. It's time to go. It's time to move. It's time to change. It's time to transform. This is what you're not seeing. I was saying I felt this like claustrophobic energy with this stone here. Place it next to me. Yeah, a bit of a claustrophobic energy. Maybe you feel like you can't breathe. Maybe there's just too much going on. Maybe there's too much day-to-day life going on for you, and you just want to breathe. You just want to take it easy. Your energy feels very easygoing and very like it just feels very languid, like very smooth and soft. But I think you feel like maybe to some extent you can't breathe, or you feel stuck, stagnant. So maybe just doing some breathing meditation. Breath is amazing. It is amazing. Even I forget to do it sometimes because I'm a fast talker and I forget to breathe. But something is definitely telling me to just breathe with this reading as well. I feel like you can breathe, but it's a feeling of, I feel like you actually breathe a lot. Actually, I feel like you sigh a lot. That's what I'm seeing. But maybe it's the way that you're breathing, right? She looks rejuvenated. I feel like you're sighing, like, another thing, another thing. So maybe we can breathe, inhale the energy, right? So when it comes to energy, it's all around us. You know, if you think about when we pass away, when our bodies die, the energy goes elsewhere, right? The energy transfers from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another. Energy moves. It doesn't create. It can't create itself. So you need to open yourself to accessing the energy around you. It's around you. Inhale more. Inhale. Inhale light. Inhale joy. Inhale progress. Inhale whatever you need to inhale. Hmm. Yes. I think you're having a hard time seeing this vitality, this light within you, and letting it move through you. The inspiration, it comes from within. Well, the thing about imagination and inspiration, it's accessible to us. We don't actually create new ideas. We just borrow. That's why society can only move so far, because we can't generate anything new necessarily. We build off of each other. We evolve with each other collectively. But someone, somewhere, this is why the wealthy people succeed, is because they collect enough smart, intelligent people to build their ideas. Perhaps you need a community of people to help get you moving. Maybe this is why we have this king here. Perhaps there's something you can get involved in where you're leading a group of people and this is going to ignite you. All right, so let's move on to razor promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So, I do get the sense that you do feel stuck and stagnant. But, I'm also going to say this. You have the ability to access the success you want. And in fact, it is coming towards you. It's moving towards you. Otherwise, this wouldn't be able to show up in the reading. These energies, the king, the courage, the raise, the success, even the energy here, which is blocked off somewhat. You have the ability to access all of this. All of this. And in fact, it's moving towards you. This is what you're not seeing. What you're not seeing is that people see your efforts. People see what you're doing. People see your value. Perhaps I'm getting someone, I'm getting the vibe of someone. You do feel somewhat, you feel mature to me. You feel mature. You feel like to me, you feel like you've seen life. You have done the work. And it feels very grounded work in this world. You do the work. But I'm really feeling called. You're wanting some more vitality. You're wanting something new, transformations, something to move forward. But this is what you're not seeing, is that it's available to you. All right, so let me finish reading this. So this is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action. There we go. Action. Action is very important. Movement. Action. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Based on your divine guidance. Based on your divine guidance. We're moving from a place of inspiration. What do you feel inspired to do? Keep up the good work. So what you're not seeing is that you are going to be recognized. And I'm really getting a sense that you're a leader. I mean, you feel very I just keep seeing this older woman who is very maternal. She has really strong maternal instincts. Um, but she has like this deep voice. I don't know, I'm hearing her. She has like a deep voice when she talks and people listen what she has to say. People listen to what you have to say. They value your opinion. They value you. What you don't see coming is you are moving into a state of status, higher status. You're being promoted to a higher leadership. But this is also something you have to continue to move forward with, because that energy feels a little languid. Perhaps it's putting off this manifestation a little bit to some extent. Because in order for us to, manifest, we have to be the reciprocal to it. So I think the guides are wanting you to become more of a reciprocal to it, because they want to grant you your blessings, and they're big. It's of kingly status. Right? So house 9 too is big. Spiritual growth, that's expansiveness. See in this picture, multiple birds flocking together, flying, soaring. I think what you're not seeing, you're not fully acknowledging enough is you have done the work spiritually, that you've grown, you've evolved. I think you perhaps have a hard time seeing, maybe you see yourself one way, and the guides want to say that, my guides, your guides, they want to express to you that you are more. I don't know. I'm getting someone, okay, with this king and the lion, house 9 here. You are a leader. You are someone who is, you have your talents is of royalty, high status, of high. I'm really getting the sense that it's very community ingrained. Like people see you as a leader in their community. And kind of lost my train of thought, but you're not fully seeing how much the the lengths of your value. I just feel like you're not seeing your value. Let's just put it that way. You are not seeing your value fully, and it is of this, the lion. Loyal. The lion is loyal, protective, strong, fierce. I think you see yourself as more, maybe, it's delicate isn't the right word, but it's the word I'm accessing right now, but somewhat a little bit more delicate than this status. You don't see yourself as this status, but it is what you have available to you. It's what's within you. I think you desire to lead more and be more in front of people and stretch into this bigger aspect of yourself, expand into this bigger aspect of yourself. But I think you just see yourself as just kind of like normal, average. But it's, your potential is beyond that. You're meant for this kind of recognition. The king is recognized. He's seen, he's recognized, he's respected. Respected. I don't know, that word stuck with me. Respected. I think that's what you seek, to be respected, especially house 9. Really valued for your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions. Okay, let's move on to the next card. We've been on that one for a minute. Transformation. What you're not seeing is that you are going through a transformation, perhaps a transformation in the 9th house. Spiritually, it's happening. I think maybe you feel like, okay, I'm living my day-to-day life, but I want to feel more of who I am, feel more into who I am and who I'm becoming. You're not seeing that this transformation is already taking place. Even here, I feel like this Pluto was meant to sit next to this forgiveness card here, because Pluto is like Scorpio energy. It asks of us to see the darker, the shadow aspect of life. I don't know if someone is needing to forgive you or you're needing to forgive someone, but this is what is coming into your life, is forgiveness. And it's going to help free you. It's going to help free your energy. Maybe you're not seeing that letting this thing go. Maybe someone had an opinion about you, or they said something about you and they said, hey, this is all you can do in the world. And yeah, don't ever think about this. Don't ever think about that status. That's not for you. Maybe you're needing to forgive that. Maybe you're needing to forgive yourself about letting those thoughts in, letting those thoughts deter you from your growth, deter you from this status. We'll get a clarifier for that. I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifier for that in a moment because I feel like I need to. I want to get more into this forgiveness. We'll clarify that. Courage. What you're not seeing clearly is that you're braver than you think. You have way more than what it takes, than what you... I'm really getting the sense from this group that you really underestimate yourself. You really underestimate yourself. It's not like, oh, you kind of... No, you really underestimate yourself. You're courageous. I'm getting a sense of vulnerability. I mean, with the two of these together, forgiveness and courage. Perhaps people admire or could admire if you share or you talk about your story. Admire your courage, maybe your ability to forgive. Maybe you did forgive someone. I mean, whether you have or have not yet, it's something that's coming. It's not what you're not seeing clearly, right? This is something that's happening. You're transforming, you're forgiving, you're letting go, you're stepping more into your power. Okay, we talked about the energy. What you're not seeing is that you have access to more energy than you think. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. What you're not seeing is that, well, success is on its way. Whatever it is you do, perhaps you're feeling like you want that raise, you want that promotion, you want to be making what you want to be making, what you desire to make. Um, you have the ability to make this happen. In fact, that's really what it is you need to tap more into this masculine energy here. There's a soft aspect too, a softness here with the breathe and the forgiveness. Forgive, breathe, take it easy, but also take action where you feel inspired to do so. It will lead you to your success. Take your inspired success. I'm feeling the need to just say go. Start doing it now. Success where you're not seeing clearly. Okay, the word that's sticking out to me is success with honor, integrity. This is what makes you a king and a lion. You want a specific kind of success, the kind that's notable. Notable, I don't know why I said that. Notable, noble is what I meant to say, but I guess notable is what you also want. You do want to be seen, but you also want noble. It's important for you to be successful at something that you feel aligned with. Okay, let me go ahead and pull some clarifiers for your reading. I'm going to want to pull some clarifier for this forgiveness, guys. Tell me more about this forgiveness energy here. Interesting. Came in sideways. Sun. The sun is the king. Clarifier for forgiveness, guys. What do we have here? Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Here, let's pull another one. Tell me more. Tell me more. Ace of Wands. Is this supposed to be reversed or upright? Oh, that's reverse or upright. Okay, thank you. Just landed sideways. Okay. So you have an opportunity that's coming to you. It's going to make you really happy. It's going to give you the status you want and desire. Four of Pentacles reverse. It could be about holding on. I mean, I'm getting the shark. My eyes immediately went to the shark energy because Four of Pentacles, you see he's holding onto his pentacle. It's reversed here. He's holding onto his pentacle because he's afraid. So perhaps you're afraid to move out of something that you've been doing that you've been comfortable with, right? I was seeing someone who's in like a day-to-day life, right? Kind of feeling stagnant, but you're wanting to experience more of this exuberance, this energy. Lots of energy actually coming through. Lots of energy. So an opportunity is coming to you. Be sure to really consider and take it. I feel like you're going to be extremely happy when you see this opportunity come. So it's not really, I don't think you're going to hesitate, but definitely take heed that this is a blessing coming your way. Take a moment to contemplate it if you need to, but you have an easy, you know, some people like they do a lot to achieve what they want. I'm getting the sense that you don't have to do a lot. You just need to move, like move something, take the inspired action. And I'm getting the sense you don't have to do, it's not even that you have to do it's like you've been building up this energy. You've been building it up, you've been building it up, you've been building it up very slowly over time, maybe being very consistent. I do get the vibe that this person, the people in this pile, you guys are consistent. You're consistent. But you're wanting more. You want more excitement, more exuberance, more happiness. And an opportunity is coming your way. It's it may be out of the blue. It's an opportunity is coming your way. Take a time to contemplate it, but don't wait too long. Okay. This is something that's most definitely going to give you status with this one here, Sun card. And it is going to help you to release your fear around maybe what you're used to experiencing with this Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're afraid, okay, should I take the chance to do this thing? Maybe it's something you do love, right? Versus maybe you're not sure if the pay is going to result. You're going to let it go. The fear of it is something you're going to let go. Because I see someone who's taking the opportunity. Connecting this to forgiveness. The forgiveness that either you're working on or is coming to you or you've done, the work that you've been putting into it, this is what's unlocking your wealth, because I think this is the blockage here. Letting go of this experience. I feel like I can't see someone else. Perhaps there's someone else involved here. I do maybe see that there could be some like something that happened in childhood, perhaps. And it just kind of stuck. Hi, pile one. So welcome back. Welcome back for me anyways. So I'm still getting used to doing these long readings. Your recording stopped. So I have to go review because I saw, I rolled the astro dice for you and it wasn't in the reading at all. So, all right. So just like a quick summary, I was talking about forgiveness. I was talking about how perhaps you have to forgive someone or someone had to forgive you, or I feel it's you have to forgive them. I feel like you have a high level of integrity, high level of, you're very noble. You have a very noble heart. I see someone who's very kind and compassionate, very giving. An opportunity is definitely coming to you. It's going to make you very happy. It's going to help to let you go of this material, maybe financial insecurity. Perhaps you're wanting to step into, it's a leadership position for sure. It's a raise, it's a promotion. It's going to give you what you want, and maybe help you let go of the fears that you had about money or any kind of material limitation. Maybe you want to go on vacation. Who knows? Okay. But definitely take the time to contemplate this opportunity. Think about it for a moment before accepting it, and then accept it. But you're going to be very happy. So just take the time to meditate, because I don't know if you have multiple opportunities coming towards you. It seems like there's one specific one that's going to be very bright. It's going to be shining. And with all these ones and the sun card, most definitely it's something that's going to help give you a strong sense of excitement and clarity about your purpose. So I rolled the astral dice and I got sun in the 7th house in Pisces. And I had a lot to say about it. So one of the things I said about sun in the Pisces, so sun likes to be in the 1st house, but when sun is the 7th house, it still shines because the 7th house is one of the bright houses. The 1st house, the 4th, the 7th, and the 10th. This is where you are seen. So you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be in a community of people. Sun in the 7th in Pisces. I have a sense that you're a very compassionate person. You relate to people very easily. Maybe to some degree, this can be a little bit draining. I was getting that sense because you guys underestimate yourself. Sun and Sun people, 7th house, they underestimate themselves because they always recognize other people's sun. They recognize how great other people are. And they have a tendency maybe to put themselves down or be too humble. Just know that these people gravitate towards you because your sun is shining bright. Sun in the 7th house people tend to be very popular. They tend to be very giving, very generous. They make people feel good. Just continue to be very discerning about the people I wouldn't say very, just be discerning. The vibe that I get is that people do respect you. They feel like your energy is very kind, very giving, very compassionate, very nurturing. But you have the ability to lead people. To lead people. Even Sun in the 7th house has the ability to lead people, even though they're in denial about it sometimes. Because again, you're recognizing other people's light so much, you forget that the reason why you can recognize it is because yours is shining too. Pisces energy too can be very languid, very soft, very I feel like Pisces tend to like their sleep, tend to like their rest, tend to like chill. So you're very intuitive. So I find it so funny. This reading, I've had to start 3 times now because of one was the battery. But now I know these pick a card readings are challenging because you do have to be very prepared for the amount of memory, the amount of time that goes into this. So I have a lot of appreciation for those who I've watched before. All right. So yes, you're very compassionate. People gravitate towards you. You are a leader. You need to recognize your own light. You're too humble. I think we're definitely picking that up. You're too humble, but you're definitely meant to be a leader. Be in community, be around people, and help offer what they need. Perhaps you even, I'm getting this vibe, maybe you have such an easygoing, flowy energy, because I'm just really getting this soft energy. Maybe you make people feel like they can breathe as well with this breathe card. Maybe you have the ability to make people feel like they can breathe. They can just be themselves around you. So congratulations, pile 1, on this beautiful opportunity that you have magnetized towards you. This is what you're not seeing. See your light, see your beauty. Pisces is so fluid, so creative. To me, Pisces are very magical. They have the ability to be extremely compassionate, sometimes a little delusional, but you feel very grounded to me. Very, very grounded. And understanding of other people and their circumstances, where they come from. Perhaps even your ability to forgive, right? Your compassion, your ability to forgive. This is what people admire in you. This is what is unlocking your abundance. Hey, pile 1. So I forgot to pull your affirmation cards from the Legendary Affirmation deck. So let's just go ahead and pull you a card or a few cards, whatever wants to come out, available to you. So guides, what is pile 1 not seeing? What other guidance do you have for them, really? What other guidance? Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. They have a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the first one. These are all spiritual cards. It's very interesting, huh? Now, health 9, spiritual. Okay. I speak with eloquence with a loud and steady tone. So to me, this is about speaking your truth. This is about being brave, having the courage to honestly be a leader. To me, leaders speak with eloquence and they're steady. And this is what you have available to you. This energy doesn't ever show up randomly. It always shows up with intention because it's something yet you have within you. You do seem like someone who has elegance within you. You're elegant. You have a gracefulness to you. My thoughts are positive and optimistic today. So again, I've got the vibe that this group was sort of underestimating themselves. Like, you're very powerful, very strong. So continue to think those positive thoughts. The positive thoughts are going to bring to you this opportunity. And it's a day-to-day thing. Take it day by day. I contribute and add value to the world every day. Oh, what was I saying about undervaluing yourself? You hold value. Not just any kind of value, the kingly value. Even with this 4 of Pentacles is representation of value as well. Value. But you are valued highly around others. The world values you. You bring value to it. You contribute every little bit to it every day. And the last one we have is, all that I need is drawn to me. So I do feel like there's a sense of need to, there's a lot of masculine energy that showed up in this reading. Perhaps you are very feminine. Perhaps you are really easygoing. And this makes you very magnetic. Even Pisces, very magnetic. I think Pisces is feminine. Could be wrong, but I think it's feminine. It gives me a feminine vibe. But all that you need is drawn to you, right? King. The kings draw everything to them, right? They don't need to go seek their servants. They call their servants to them. I mean, that's a weird analogy in a sense, but just to let you know, like perhaps even with this resistance around material wealth or feeling like you're lacking something, it's something that you can draw to you. You have a lot of with that sun and Pisces energy. I feel like you have quite a bit of magnetic feminine energy. So maybe dig further into that to draw to you what you need. But I am getting the sense that movement would be great for you. Movement can help you to ignite or just align your energy or balance your energy a little bit more. All right, so thank you, Pile One, for being here at this reading, and congratulations about the growth that's coming your way. I hope you come to recognize and see more of what you bring and have to offer this world. Oh, and also, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, and your healing. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching where we can work on these areas of your life, then make sure you check out my information in the description box down below. Thank you. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the citrine, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get started on what you are not seeing. Interesting. I don't have the words for what I'm seeing right now. Maybe icy? Something about icy. Oh, hear my stomach processing food. Something being icy. Frosty, icy, frosty. I'm getting a sense of delicateness from this. Very delicate. Perhaps you're feeling very, really delicate. Perhaps you see yourself that way. I'm getting a lot of emotion. I feel emotional. I'm seeing someone who is okay. I'm seeing someone here. I'm seeing a young woman. She's kind of frail. She's skinny, very emotional. Emotional in the sense that you just have a lot of emotions. It feels kind of like teenage angst to me. Very pretty too. Very pretty, very delicate. There's something very pretty, very delicate about this energy. Pretty glittering, glassy. Like glass, like staring at glass. When you stare at glass, it's so beautiful, but it's fragile. Strong, though. The bones are strong. That's what I'm hearing. The bones are strong. Frail it may look, but the bones are strong. I don't know. I'm just getting this young woman. She's like into anime or manga. Very creative mind. Very youthful, very young. Teenage angst. Kind of frustrated with life or just going through that phase of life. Full of a lot of potential. Whew. This girl's got spikes. Oh my goodness. She has spikes. Maybe sometimes you have a ability to want people to stay away from you, so you try to scare them away from you, keep them at bay, but they want to come near you because you're so interesting and I don't know, fun isn't the word. Perhaps fun is what you are, but it's like I want to be close to you because you're I don't know, you're beautiful, you're interesting, you're beautiful, you're versatile, you're interesting. I don't know, I feel like you definitely have friends or you have people who are supportive of you, but you just maybe at times push people away. You don't want them to come too close. There's a little bit of a pent-up anger that wants to come out. That's what I'm seeing. That angst that wants to come out. But it feels almost it's like like a lion that wants to roar, but actually it's a cub. That's the feeling that I get from this one. It's like a cub trying to be a lion. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your reading. That's fun. So pile 2, what are you not seeing? Family wishes come true. 4-leaf clover, good fortune. Look at that. That's a nice synchronicity right there so far. Teacher. So we have pioneer. Observer. Pay yourself first. I should at least align these a little bit better. Venus, that's the beauty of it. Oh, sorry, Uranus. Oh, Uranus. So yeah, kind of that teenage angst of like, I don't know, being very diverse, having a lot of different interests, a lot of energy, pent-up energy that wants to come out. Clarity. Prosperity. Very synchronistic with citrine, grace, and trust. Okay, so pile number 2. Let's get into this reading here. Make sure everything is aligned. Okay. Let me go ahead and take this in. This is kind of what I was seeing in my vision ever so slightly. I mean, look, she's like a dancer. Someone is like very beautiful, very nice to look at, very pretty to look at, very attractive in the sense that like really pretty, like really kind of like graceful, like a dancer, like a ballerina. Kind of thin and frail but strong. The bones are strong. A lot of personality. For sure. Okay, let's get into this further. Okay, let's start with the top. Well, family wishes come true. So perhaps something pertaining to your family is, I was getting the sense that like teenage angst, like, mom, dad, stay away from me. So perhaps there's an opportunity coming towards you where you get to connect better with your family. I mean, I'm seeing someone who has the ability to get what they want. That's not really an issue here. It's more like what is it can I put my finger on it? It's more like a experience you're wanting in life or variety. I kind of feel like you're in this point in life where you're just trying things and being you and finding yourself, finding your personality, finding who you are, dabbling into what makes you you. But as far as like, with the citrine, prosperity, and family wishes come true and great good fortune here, I don't think you have any issues being supported materially by any means. I feel like you get what you want in that sense. But perhaps it's like through connections or connection you're trying to feel more aligned. You want to feel more connected with your family, yourself. 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. I think you're a lucky person. You're very lucky. Maybe what you're not seeing is that you're luckier than you think. Maybe this is something the guides want to remind you of, is you're luckier than you think. You're much luckier than you think. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing someone who, I don't know, maybe you've had a really good life and you've so far had no problems with getting what you want. But there's a little bit of maybe just angsty, emotional dissatisfaction or a desire for more passion or desire for more contentment, a desire. It's not really contentment I'm seeing. I'm teenage angst. So let me go back to this angst energy. It's usually something that comes when You're trying to understand the world more, you're trying to understand yourself more. It's mostly that, it's very internal, whatever you're seeking. Okay, so we have teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow attributes, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits, and destructive skills. Then we have pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep moving on. Interesting. I do get actually a sense of compulsiveness from this group. I guess the Uranus kind of confirms that. Maybe what you're not seeing is that you do have the ability to be compulsive, but it is from a it's like from a naturally inspired place. It helps you to bring in prosperity into your life. Maybe you have a hard time maybe you are quite impulsive because you have this desire to do things, and I do see someone like people look to you. It's not necessarily in a leader sense, it's more into like you're really interesting. You're really interesting. You're very different. You have a lot of good ideas. That's what I sense. People want to like people friend you, they vibe with you because of that shared interest. But I do get that there's a compulsiveness that comes through. Perhaps you are wanting change though in your life. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's not rush it. So when it's divinely guided, when it's the energy is focused, it becomes passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So I'm getting the sense that because I'm getting that angst energy from this group, perhaps you can focus that energy even better so that you can, because you're supposed to concentrate that angst into becoming more of a pioneer for other people or pioneer for yourself, just creating and doing what you want, doing something different. Take all that energy, concentrate. The way that you do that is you process your emotions. Process your emotions and you acknowledge what you're thinking, acknowledge what you're feeling. You can journal about it. And even further, you just appreciate whatever you allow all of it to flow. That's why I think I'm getting that angst. It's like this built up energy, sort of. It's not really flowing as maybe as well as it could. It's sort of it's like it's kind of doing this. Your energy is just like ah. But maybe if we can get it in one direction instead of like doing all of that, if you focus it, now you have all of this exuberance and energy to put into pioneering or doing something or creating something in a much more productive way. Right? A very effective way. So we have 49, observer. Maybe the number 9 or 4 means something to you. Maybe the number 13 means something to you, observer. Perhaps what you're not seeing, this wolf is looking to the moon. It's like connecting with your emotions better. You know, kind of what I was saying before. Connecting with your emotions better will give you a stronger sense of, because you have a lot of emotions and they're moving all around you. But if we can concentrate the emotions a little bit better, focus on them, just focus, then that would be a much more productive way to handle it and process it. Observe your emotions in your body, observe your thoughts a little bit more. Maybe see things in a broader light or look closer, actually. I'm getting a sense of look closer, even with this clarity card here. Look closer. Look closer. Zoom in. So Uranus, we have radically changed. So what you don't see coming, perhaps there's a change in your life coming. You're manifesting this. Your energy is very fast moving, so perhaps you do have the ability to just manifest really quickly. We'll get some clarifiers. It's connected to this family wishes come true and great good fortune and this citrine here. Something is radically changing. Something is coming into your life unexpectedly. So we have pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. What might this energy be? It's about needing to acknowledge. It's the same thing as I was saying earlier about the unsettledness within you. It's about looking within. I don't think it has anything really to do with other people. It's more about how you feel about yourself. I'm getting a sense that it's not that you don't, I feel like you take your time to observe yourself, and I feel like maybe to some degree you might be a pioneer. Sorry, did I say pioneer? I looked at it. You might be a hermit or someone who likes to be alone or takes their time to be alone from time to time. Thank you. Let me see that better. But with this pay yourself first, to me it's like see yourself first. See clearly first with this clarity. See clearly first yourself. See yourself clearly. It's like a self-care thing that's kind of coming through. Also, self-care. Self-care ensures that you'll have savings. The self-care is coming to me. It's like we're needing to focus on, even with citrine here, it's about abundance, but it's also about your health too and healing. So a sense of learning, allowing yourself to heal those emotions. Heal those emotions. All right, let's go ahead and move on further. We got clarity here. Prosperity, clarity. Okay, let me go back to this because this energy feels a little different. Yeah, I feel like again, I'm going back to the you got a lot of emotions going on. So it's like hard to see very clearly what emotions are important or what emotions need focus or what emotions you want to focus on, or maybe your emotions are very distracting because you have so many different emotions glittering through you, moving through you. But that's why it's kind of the same thing. It's like if we can observe these emotions, be a lot more present with them, then we have the clarity we need. So prosperity again, you don't perhaps you don't see how lucky like this girl, okay, she's beautiful, she's dancing, there's gold falling on her. She's extremely abundant. Her face though looks so stiff. That's what's coming through in this image. Like she doesn't quite see. She doesn't quite see how prosperous she is. She doesn't see how she just brings it in naturally and easily and gracefully. It's surrounded by you. Perhaps, sometimes with that teenage angst energy, it's easy be to just get caught up in your emotions and you forget, okay, people love me and I love people and life is good and I'm abundant and I'm blessed. When we're so caught up in our emotions, it's hard to see everything around us. So next we have grace. Grace, blessing, come to me. Come to me, set me free. Mm. Now this feels deeper. And trust. I am safe. I am secure. In love I trust, my faith endures. The set me free. I feel like you have so much, I feel like as though you have so many emotions that it's hard to feel, yeah. You feel like a caged bird kind of feeling. You want to feel free within yourself. You just want to dance and feel free. So what you're not seeing is that you have this grace, or you have this blessing coming to you, or you have the ability to access it. It's within you. It's just something you have to observe. The sisterhood energy is coming through very strongly. You're much more supported than you think. People support you more than you think. People care for you more than you think. Perhaps you don't see yourself as graceful. Maybe because you feel like you have all these emotions, you feel like you're all over the place, but people do see you as graceful. You know, they see you as kind of, it's like fragile, beautiful, but the bones are strong. Let's just go back to that. You are very graceful. Maybe you feel sometimes uncomfortable in your body or awkward, clumsy, but actually you're very graceful. You have a lot of grace. The number 2 or the number 20 might mean something to you. The number 3, the number 31, or the number 4 might mean something to you. I'm getting a sense of needing to ground yourself, you know, with the 4s, 4 and the 49 and the 4 and the 31. Ground yourself more. Maybe sit still and just observe. This will give you the clarity you need. I'm safe, I'm secure, in love, I trust, my faith endures. Yeah. Again, it's just a repetitive message about a lot of emotions. Sometimes our emotions just make us feel out of control. They really color our perception of how we see ourselves, how we see the world. If you allow yourself to connect much more deeply to that quiet, that grace that you have within you, the one that people see from time to time, they get glimpses of, but you have a hard time acknowledging, then this will help to free you. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for this reading. Guys, can I get some clarifiers for pile 2? Whoa. Okay. Those just flipped right out. Very interesting. We have 5 of Wands, reverse, 2 of Cups, reverse, and 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. Clarify for the 2 of Cups, please. A lot of people energy here. Clarify for the 2 of Cups, please. The only energy I didn't really talk about is the teacher. I think perhaps you want to teach. I mean, even with this 3 of Pentacles here, it can be a teacher card. 2 of Cups too. Perhaps you want to teach and you want to work more with people. Or again, you want to have the ability to communicate, talk about something, do something, but you feel inexperienced. That might be because maybe you're not really meant to work or follow people. You're meant to be the teacher and the pioneer at the same time. Create your own thing, go your own route. Guys, can I get a clarifier for the 2 of Cups, please? For pile number 2. Ooh, we got one right away. World card. I feel like I need to hear more about this story. Tell me more, guides. That wanted to come out. Should we take it? Maybe. Clarifier for the story, guides. Ooh. Oh, it's interesting. King of Cups. There's a whole story coming out here. Okay. Let's do roll the Astro dice for a clarifier for this reading. I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Uranus energy as well. Later. Guides, clarifier for this reading, please. Virgo. 11th house. Neptune. Does have to do with people. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to say this because this is what I picked up in your reading. The rest of your reading. I think you have a unique perspective that needs to be shared. I think perhaps maybe you've tried to some extent to figure out how to go about it and find the right people to work with you to create it. Maybe you're looking for a community. I'm getting, with 11th house and all these people here. There's a community here. There's a community you're trying to, something about finding maybe the perfect community, the right community of people to match up with that satisfies your dreams, your desires. And you haven't quite found it just yet. You haven't quite found it just yet. Clarifier for this reading guides. Okay, that is a lot. Do we take all of these? Okay, there's a lot going on here. Okay. So let's just return back to this idea, this concept. If you can observe your emotions and your energy a little bit better, then that can help to unlock the clarity that you need about what it is you're here to do, or what you're trying to do, or where you want to be, or what you're wanting to teach, what you're wanting to pioneer here and create. You have the ability to manifest like no other. You have the ability to bring into the world what you want. I mean, even, Virgo here. Virgo in the 6th house, 11th house. 11th house is about wealth and opulence and enjoying the pleasures of life. Virgo can be really powerful in that house because it's the ability to manifest, ground things. And Neptune is dreamy, so ground dreams, ground wealth, ground your greatest desires that you so seek and want. Clarify for the 3 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Knight of Cups. On your part, okay, we have here this energy of feeling trapped, this energy of having to make choices and decisions, and this energy of commitment. Okay, it's the same story. It's about needing to ground your energy and ground your desires. Be a lot more focused on what you want, very clear about what you want, very clear about what you're wanting to do and bring into this world, and commit to it. Just commit to one idea as opposed to many different ideas. I feel like we've kind of gone over this over and over. You have really beautiful dreams and desires. Your emotions are actually emotions are powerful, but when you have a lot of emotions, but if you can focus it in one direction, it will help you to achieve what you want. I feel like you've been sort of dissatisfied with the connections that you've made in terms of maybe, could be a combination of career, it could be friends, it could be love. But you are sincere, with this King of Cups energy and this Knight of Cups. Very sincere in what you want, what you desire. It's just a need to focus on it. You have the ability to be and live a very fulfilled and emotionally satisfying life, but I think this is something that will take a little bit of maturing. And it's like, make the commitment and focus on perhaps choosing one thing at a time that you want to do and just commit to it. So, even when cards show up, even when they're reversed, the energy is still available. And the Hierophant is a teacher. And even this King of Cups energy here, right? If you want to lead, open yourself up to just committing to your goal. Lead with your instincts, not with your emotions. Your emotions, yes, they are powerful, but lead with your instincts of what you feel is right to do, as opposed to your emotions. Because your emotions are varied. We got 7 of Cups here. We have too many emotions here. we need to be more of the King of Cups emotions. This is your potential. Okay? So pile 2, that is your reading for today. Let me go ahead and pull some affirmation cards for you. Guides, can we get some guidance for pile number 2, please? My relationship is open, honest, and full of abundance. Okay, definitely a thing with connecting to other people. So let's go ahead and see. Guides, what guidance do we have for pile number 2? What guidance do we have for pile number 2? Okay, that's all we need. So let's start with the first. So the first one we hear is, my relationship is open, honest, and full of abundance. So again, that's the clarifier that we needed. I mean, even with this 11th house here, my relationship is open, honest, and full of abundance. So you are full of abundance. I feel like this is already available to you. It's just you needing to see it clearly so that you can attract more of the abundance of what you want in your life. I'm getting this sense of like sort of dissatisfaction from what you see. In order for us to be more of a magnet for what we desire, we have to create it in our own experience first. Oh, there's a lovely plane flying over. Let's take that as confirmation. My relationship is open, honest, and full of abundance. You want something that feels very free, right? Come to me, set me free. So maybe you've been in connections that have made you feel trapped, and you're more of a free-spirited person. This is what I do. This is what I like to do. Let me be me. You're a pioneer, right? Pioneers are always very unique, very different in their approach, even with this Uranus energy. Very unique, very different. And so you're needing to attract a partner who either embodies that or who embodies it, basically. And the way that you're going to do that is by focusing on that, just owning it. You don't have to be with someone who doesn't accept that. Absolutely not. I contribute and add value to the world every day. Very interesting. Pile 1 got the same one. Yeah, you have the ability to be this pioneer. Pioneers are innovative. So let's contribute to this. Understand that you contribute much more than you think, right? People are drawn to you. They see you as someone who has the ability to just do magical things. They see you as someone who's very magical, very special. Remember that value, right? The pay yourself first. See yourself first. See yourself. See you, who you are. Maybe look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Who am I? What am I about? What's beautiful about me? Look at all the things that are beautiful about you. All that I need is drawn to me. Interesting. Pile 1 got the same one. Okay. Very abundant. Very abundant. You have the ability to manifest what you want. All that I need is drawn to me. Sometimes we have this restlessness. We need to go seek, and find the thing that will give us the contentment. But if we can settle in our body and our energy, it's drawn to us effortlessly. And last one, I hold sacred my relationships. Okay. Again, strong message about relationships here. I didn't get a clarifier for the Uranus. We'll do a quick clarifier for that. Perhaps that might be involving relationships and maybe even trust. Trust, though, we have to remember trust, as much as we want to trust other people, and maybe you feel like you haven't trusted others because you wanted to keep people away. I feel like, I was talking about earlier about the spikes. It's part of your vibration too. The reason why people, the people maybe you've drawn to you have not been trustworthy. Or some people haven't. Some of them haven't. Someone hasn't. That might be because you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. With the 7 of Cups energy and the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords was that reverse? It might have been reverse. It's like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped. You feel trapped. You feel like you're not free, but you are free. You are safe to trust. You're always safe to trust. perhaps connect to your guides more and work with them day to day to see how you can feel that trust. I'm getting kind of Gemini energy from this group. This desire to just kind of connect with people and different people and a variety of people. You feel like you have a group, like, I don't know, people are drawn to you, or a group of friends that are drawn to you. Feels kind of third house to me. So perhaps I hold sacred my relationships. I don't know, at this point I feel like it's just going to be repetitive, but people do look to you and they do find you very interesting. Perhaps sometimes you feel like people just find you just interesting, but do they really care for you? Or are they just drawn to your beauty or your outer appearance or the surface? So what you're not seeing is that your relationships are sacred. That is something you're manifesting. Let me just say that. It's something you're manifesting, you're growing into. Clarify for Uranus, please. Okay. 8 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. Okay. I mean, you're a very prosperous, magnetic person. You are going to draw to you. So this looks like a skill. It looks like, I was saying you needed to decide and focus on what you want. It looks like there's a change. It's a combination of things. 6 of Wands is about other people sometimes. Other people supporting you. So you're looking for that group of people who's going to support you in what you want to do. Even Virgo is like the crafter. They're very good at like doing, they're multi-talented, very good at doing many different things. 8 of Pentacles. I think you're very good at doing many different things. So you're going to find that group of people who supports you and celebrates you for your skills. And this is something that you're looking, is what you're manifesting. So it's something that you're desiring. You're going to find the thing that you are really good at. Maybe that might be what it is you're looking for. It's like, I just want to be really good at something or this thing. You're going to find the thing. All right. Thank you, Pile 2. That is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. If you want to work one-on-one with me to decode, to cut through those layers, then I will be more than happy to help you to do that. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're going to get into your reading about what you are not seeing. Okay, starting with your black jasper here. I'm getting a sense of like a square from this crystal. So it's like a square. A square is nice, but a circle would be better. So this group to me feels kind of stiff. Maybe you're needing to step beyond your comfort zone. This energy just feels very quiet to me. It feels very... okay, so like this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a dad, like a dad, he has kids, he's gone through life, and he just kind of lives his day-to-day life, his day-to-day routine. And it's fine. It's okay. It reminds me of like the dad in Stranger Things, like any of the dads. I don't know, the dad. What's his name's dad? Or is her? I can't remember names right now. But it just feels like a dad energy. Like, we just go and we do day-to-day life. Something about it feels like traditional, old-fashioned. So yeah, I'm getting a sense of like needing to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe being stuck in the past, because I'm getting 80s. I'm getting like retro vibes from this stone. Sorry, crystal. Retro vibes. Hmm. These jaspers are so interesting. Their energy is so quiet. It's very grounded. I mean, you are grounded, but you already know this. Maybe you don't, but you are. I mean, even the stone in my stone crystal in my hand feels it's very smooth and clean, just very clean and smooth. I don't know if you're very clean or a minimalist. I'm just getting like very clean routine. All right, let's go ahead and get started on your reading group. Pile number 3. We got career. Heartache over what you no longer have. Engineer. Martyr. Fork in the road. Words of abundance. Trine. Psychic abilities. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? I think when I was shuffling, there were a bunch of cards that came up for this group, and I put them back. And I saw this one, but I put it back because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to grab that. And then I shuffled it, and it came out again, but I didn't see it come out that time. Home. And last card we have here is Courage. I'll put it up here. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to look at all these cards. Something about getting out of your comfort zone. I mean, I'm getting that with a home. Even the engineer. To me, engineer energy is very structured. It's very like, okay, this is what we do. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day-to-day life. This is my daily routine. But then at the same time, it's not exactly the most exciting energy. Today's reading feels quite practical for all the groups. Or very direct and simple. Okay, let's go ahead and start going over your cards. So we have career and heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. With this martyr energy and this heartache over what you no longer have, there's a sense of even fork in the road here. These are the resistant energies that have popped up here. So martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. So the self-pity actually does, sorry to say, does connect to the heartache over what you no longer have. It does connect well to that. We'll get a clarifier for that. I'm curious to know what exactly you feel like you no longer have. Maybe it's career related. So maybe you're wanting to, or you wanted to achieve something in regards to your career, and it's not panning out the way that you want it to, right? Perhaps you're at a fork in the road about it. Maybe you're used to this very routine career, and now you're wanting something a little different, right? And it's requiring you to take the courage to take that leap of faith. I mean, with the psychic ability, to me, this energy is just weird because your energy to me, it came off like very consistent, very routine, but here we got this psychic abilities coming through. So it's like, okay, we have this hidden side or his hidden aspect to ourselves. Yeah. We'll clarify what that is, what that heartache is over. But there's an emphasis here of career. So there's something you're not seeing clearly about your career. How it can move, how it can grow, how it can fulfill you in the way that you want. Maybe you left a career or you're leaving something, or you were called to asked to leave something, and now you're like, oh, why? That wasn't a fair situation. I'm just looking at the self-pity part. It's like, okay, why would we have self-pity? Oh, maybe something didn't go the way that we wanted it to. Okay, let me read this. Engineer, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, problem solver. Because of, I'm getting that masculine energy from this group. I think you are a problem solver. Masculines are problem solvers. You're a problem solver, and you know how to solve problems with ease. Like, you know how to, when I talk about the energies, by the way, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like your personality, but it's like this reading is about what you're not seeing clearly. So what you're not seeing clearly is I think it's like, okay, we're kind of stuck in this energy, but we're wanting something else to uncover here. Um, Definitely something about getting out of your comfort zone because the energy does feel kind of stagnant here. It feels just very safe. It feels very safe, and sometimes safe isn't all that great because we're needing transformation and to evolve. You're calling to be quite evolved here with the psychic abilities. That's psychic abilities isn't a lighthearted affair. Opening your third eye is not a lighthearted affair. It's like once you see past the day-to-day mundane life, it's hard to ever go back. Even your reading is very symmetrical. How very interesting. Okay, so shadow attribute reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. I think the regard for your emotions. You're needing to regard your emotions in a way that's healthy. Maybe you're giving too much attention to the wrong emotions, right? With a little bit of self-pity here. So we have fork in the road. So you're having to make a decision. Let's just say it's about career. I mean, with this engineer here, it is feeling career related. So you're having to make a decision about something that is going to move you towards your path or on path. So the number 13, the number 4, the number 1, the number 3 might mean something to you. The number 17, the number 8 might mean something to you. 4 and 8 are 4 is about foundations. 8 is about like prosperity. The path life 8 is about getting material comforts. Okay, so there's kind of a story. Let's just follow the story. You're at a fork in the road, but you're needing to kind of take a leap of faith and be courageous and brave about deciding to move in this direction. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Yeah. So, this dull square, it's keeping you from shining big time. With the psychic abilities, I think this is so colorful. It's where you're going to shine. It's where you're going to glitter and gold. I don't think it was the right phrase to use with that. But it's where you're going to shine. It's where all your lights, your inspiration, your excitement, it's going to allow your life to flow with this trine energy here. You're being supported. You have angels that are supporting you. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. You just need the courage to take that leap. You're at a fork in the road because you're resisting the change. You're focusing too much on what you no longer have. You're focusing on what you no longer want to have. You're focusing on what you're no longer interested in. You're focused on what you no longer have passion about. Because maybe at one point you did, maybe at one point it was interesting to you, but now it feels mechanical. And you feel stuck. But really it's just about choices. You're needing to make a choice. Choose your way, choose your route. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So words are important to you, the way you think. Your words hold abundance for you. Affirmations are going to be very powerful for you. We're going to pull some affirmations cards for this reading. I have them here. We'll pull some affirmation cards. You have a lot of angel support. We have angels all over. So we have trine, angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Angelic support. You have angels here and you have angels here. You're being supported. Trust that guidance. It'll lead you where you need to go. The thing that really stuck out to me is this said you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance. I don't know about you, but I don't read that sentence very often. It says choose. The choice, again, is important here. Choose powerfully positive words. You're too focused on like what you no longer have or what isn't working for you. Decide that things get to work for you and work for you powerfully. Whatever you want, I always talk about changing your story. Whatever you want, change the story to your desire. So you are actually a powerful manifester. You're having a hard time seeing it. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of power here with this psychic abilities. It's so weird because it's like you're stuck in this like rigid routine, this rigid career. I don't know. It feels very, yeah, it's just not exciting. But underneath, it's like, whoa, that's explosive. It's very interesting. Um, Contrast, to say the least. Yeah, out of all the groups to me, this one feels like it's so weird. The story changes so dramatically. Everyone else was like, the story was consistent, but this one to me, it's like, ah, things are not working out. It's boring. I'm not liking my life, needing to make choices. And then once you take that leap of faith and you have the courage, it's like, bam, bam, psychic abilities, third eye's awakened, everything's come in. So, the engineer and the psychic abilities really contrast each other. But even to some extent, maybe they're the same. It's just needing to reframe how you see it, right? Maybe you have a natural knack for problem solving, but maybe truly that problem solving should be or needs to be expressed in a very abstract way. And it's going to allow your life to flow. I mean, there really is nothing much to add to it. It's going to allow your life to flow better. This is what you're not seeing. You're not seeing how easy and fluid it's going to be. You don't see how supportive you are. Supportive. Well, I guess I said supportive. So maybe supportive. Maybe you've been supporting others too much. But supporting yourself. You're not trapped. It's an illusion. The martyr is an illusion. It's a self-conflict that we create for ourselves. It blocks our abundance. It's your courage that's going to open your abundance. Your courage and your words, what you're thinking. I mean, even the engineer is a thinker. Psychic abilities, third eye, you're a thinker. You're overthinking it. Just tap into that heart center more. Okay. Psychic abilities. I don't know. This energy is pretty explosive here. You have some talents and gifts you're trying to uncover. Maybe you're not seeing how powerful it is. Maybe you doubt it. Well, I think you do. But maybe you doubt that you can do it. Home. This energy is very interesting. I mean, what I'm seeing come through in this card is how this everything just looks so magical and abundant in this garden and in this cottage. I think this is the thing inside of you. This is what's in you. It's so interesting because there's like these very warm energies here. Warmth. There's a lot of warmth. Something about warmth being of importance to you. Comfort being important. Oh, yeah, that's right. I talked about needing to step out of your comfort zone. You like to be comfortable. You like to be comfortable. And I think this thing is very much, it's abstract, it's ethereal, and you're used to being grounded in the reality that you've seen. But this is the reality that you can create. Magic. That's what you're manifesting. You've been used to manifesting from just consistent effort. But there's so much magic around you with these angel support. It's like they're to me, the angels are supporting you so very powerfully because it's how should I say that? It's part of your karma to be supportive. So I keep saying supportive. To be supported. I guess you're a very supportive person. What can I say? Perhaps that's why you're a very supportive person. Maybe to some degree you can relate to this energy of being so helpful. Even a martyr is very helpful. Maybe they overextend themselves. You're overextending yourself. But you have the ability you're being very, 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 very supported in your journey. So that's what you're not seeing. It's like, okay, you can do it, when you want to. You're being very supported. Perhaps you're desiring for a home life, home, family, comfort, anything related to that area of life. It's going to be granted to you. That's what you're not seeing. The energies wouldn't show up if they weren't available. Okay, can I get a clarifier for this reading, please? Or actually, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards first. Guys, can I get a clarifier for career for pile number 3? Magician came out reverse. Clarifier for the Magician card, please. 6 of Pentacles. All right, I love it. Very synchronistic. Okay, so with this Libra card, this is about karma, and she's upright. It's about good karma. So you have a lot of good karma around you. I kept saying support, like you were supportive. So I think you've been so supportive of people. I think that energy is going to return to you in a way that you haven't seen before. You've been very supportive and giving to people. And now the angels want to give to you. The universe wants to give to you. The Magician reverse. The Magician always has all the tools available to him. But when it's reverse, it's because he doesn't see how to access all the tools. So you're having a hard time accessing your tools. But it seems like two things are, it's trust, yes, but the two things that are popping up is like, the main thing is courage. Maybe asking the question, what does courage look like or feel like to you? Who in your life has been courageous? What's a primary example of someone who's been courageous? And maybe use that to guide you. Imagine what it feels like to be courageous. Use your imagination. And the words. The Magician, Gemini, Mercury energy. I always thought it was, Mercury. It's Mercury energy. That's weird. I meant to say Gemini, Virgo. But I said Mercury for some reason. There's a 6. Well, that's Virgo. Gemini, Mercury. Mercury and Gemini? Maybe you're someone who has a lot of unique ideas, a lot of words. Mercury, Gemini is like very talkative. So with those reverse in the words of abundance, it's like, I think there's an importance of your words manifesting. So you need affirmations for sure. You need affirmations. I'm always drawing to me success effortlessly. The universe is always so supportive of me. I'm so abundant. I trust my intuition. I'm being guided on the path that I need to. I trust myself to make the right decisions for myself. I trust that I will draw on all the abundance in my life. Guides, what abundance, abundance, I just said abundance, so. What legendary affirmation cards are we gonna, does pile number 3 need for guidance? Okay, should we pull more? Let's see these first. Let's start with this one. I love stepping outside of my comfort zone. Oh my God. I am so I can't. Okay. Look, this is my 3rd pick-up card reading. Let me be giddy. I'm amazed with the synchronicity sometimes. Okay. I love stepping outside of my comfort zone. That's the card that's showing up for you. I love stepping out of my comfort zone. You need to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Step out of the square, make it a circle, go join the circles. The smallest action can make a difference. My life is important. I can change the world just by being here right now. You know what's interesting? I've never seen this affirmation card ever. This is the first time I've seen it. The smallest action can make a difference. Ooh. Okay. I think you're very close to your manifestation. It's It's because okay, so karmically, you're going to be very well rewarded, and angelically, you're being very supported. I said it again. Okay, you're being very supportive too. Congratulations on that. But it's like the smallest action. You don't have to do a lot. It's just a mental thing. This is why I'm like, okay, it's instantaneous abundance and you need words. Most people, they sometimes they need to do more things, but the words thing is coming through. Your words are going to bring abundance. It's just like tell yourself the right words on a day-to-day basis. What are your words? What thoughts are you thinking in your head right now? What's this heartache you're creating for yourself? Your words are hurting you. Okay? Change those words into loving words. The smallest action can make a difference. My life is important. There's 3 sentences in here. Let's read the second one. My life is important. Martyr. Sometimes martyrs don't see their full value. Your life is important. I can change the world just by being here right now. I'm just getting the sense again, it's like out of all the groups, to me, this is the most effortless. It's going to come in with ease. You know, the other groups to me were needing maybe, I would say some of them were needing a little bit more growth or maturing. This one to me is like, it's just a recognition. Your blessings want to come in. Your angels want to support you. The universe wants to support you. The universe is trying to support you, but you're resisting it because of how you see yourself. I can change the world just by being here right now. And look at that. Change the world. That sounds to me like a pretty big destiny. Okay. Third one. My goal is always to create harmony and clarity. My goal is always to create harmony and clarity. What is this energy here? So there's some kind of connection to the people around you, relationships, where your goal is to create harmony. My goal is to create harmony and clarity. So this is maybe the partnerships or the people you need to surround yourself with. My goal is always to create harmony and clarity. So if anyone's kind of causing you any kind of confusion or distress, they're probably not the people you want to be around. You know, it reminds me of when I actually started spending less time with a certain group of people. I just limited my time. I just stopped spending time with them. My energy field cleared out and I didn't have to worry about, I don't know, my energy just cleared itself. It was like a very, this is selenite. It's for clearing your energy. My energy just cleared out because I realized I was taking on intuitively these people's energies for years. And I didn't realize I was. Once I got out of their energy field, my energy cleared up. And I was able to think very clearly, very clearly. And within a year and a half, my life has transformed big time. So when I made that decision, that was the one of the first decisions I made because I was wanting so much to do better for myself. I separated myself from that group of people. I started spending time with the right group of people who I wanted to be more like, who I had admired. And as a result, I was able to manifest a lot quicker what I wanted into my life. And each day it just gets better because I get more and more clarity about my purpose, who I am, what I want, what I desire. And I realized the first thing I need to do, because I am a sensitive person and I do pick up on people's energies, and I think you definitely do with these psychic abilities and martyr here. And you're very supportive of other people. Once I cleared myself of that energy, I stopped picking it up. And I realized it wasn't my energy. The sadness, the depression, I was picking up other people's negativity, which was weird. The one that they're generating within themselves. My energy was much more clear. It was a lot more clear than I thought. Because I had this deep desire to purify myself. And I didn't realize once I separated myself from them, I've purified instantaneously, because I think when you're really intuitive and sensitive, you pick up people's energies. It can't be helped. So if we put ourselves, we get stronger in our meditation and we take the time to separate ourselves, then it's a great investment just by not being around those people. Just by not being around them. That's it. That's all I did. I stopped being around them. I stopped, reaching out and talking to them as much, and my energy just cleared up. So that's the advice I feel called to talk to you about. Perhaps you can get some selenite for yourself. These wands are these are actually some of the cheapest crystals you could find, selenite. But it might, it might be something you can use to help clear your energy. I actually sleep with mine every night to clear my energy field. All right. So that's the end of your reading, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really enjoying these readings. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, and your healing. If you're wanting to work through these layers, then make sure you look down in my description box down below, and you can find some more information about my availability. I love helping people to find their purpose. And I just realized I didn't roll the astro dice. Okay, so can I get clarity about pile number 3? Guidance. Okay, so we have Pisces in the 4th house, Uranus. Okay, changes are happening. You know what? 4th house is about, so I was talking earlier about your dice, Pisces in the 4th house in Uranus, or Uranus in the 4th house in Pisces. All right, so there's some, again, 4th house is about comfort. So you are coming out of your comfort zone. There's changes happening there. This is what you're not seeing. Pisces is, the change is going to come. It's like radical, but at the same time, it is going to be very fluid, because Pisces is like the ocean. If there's any kind of change that I would want, or Uranus change that I would want to come into my life, it's a Pisces one, because it's going to feel natural. It's going to feel uncomfortable, and then it's going to feel natural for you. Perhaps there are changes happening in your home life as well, or your family life, or people around you. Yeah, I feel like that's all there is to say. Just trust it. Trust that you're being guided in the right place. You're being supportive. It seems inevitable. Inevitable. It seems like it's happening and it's coming. And really, it's just that last bit of allowing it to happen. All right, pile 3, I'm so excited for your journey and seeing how it unfolds. Thank you so much for being here for this reading. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening. Bye.